blind bags, variant covers, new comic book shenanigans. What do you think?
Same old crap.
New story. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube? I'm Guy Wozniak. You're watching the Comic Book Guy channel, and with me, as always, is my good friend and co-host, Matt.
Hello.
We are here to talk about comic books, and specifically to talk about variant covers, to talk about blind bag incentive covers, to talk about all of the things that new comic books are doing to try to catch your money, basically.
Yeah.
I just saw a thing online, I sent this to you yesterday, that claims the Daredevil #1, the 57th reboot of Daredevil, I'm exaggerating, but only slightly, sold 300,000 issues this past week.
Wow.
And it's because of blind bags, if I had to guess. What do you think?
That's probably true. You're probably introducing that's the latest marketing ploy that they're doing now is blind bags. Where before it was just the variant covers. And they had all these incentives and stuff. Oh, you buy X amount and you'll get, for retailers, you'll get this exclusive, 1 in 100, variant cover that only the retailers could get.
The first one of those I remember, Spider-Man #1, the Platinum Edition.
Yes.
That was some hot stuff back in 1990.
Yeah, it still is. That's still a valuable book.
Sure.
If you can find one.
Let me interrupt you, though. I just remembered, before we get rolling on this whole blind bag thing, I wanted to mention to you guys this. Hopefully you can see it. Comics Magazine #1.
Yes.
This is cool.
Very cool.
Back in our day, Wizard Magazine, and Comic Shop News, I think that was one.
Yeah, that's how we got our comic news.
Yeah, there was no internet, there was no websites, there was no Facebook or YouTube. I'm really excited that they brought something like this back.
Yeah.
It's skinny. It's not the same girth of magazine as what we used to have. But
that's awesome. I recommend everybody pick that up.
Yeah, keep it going.
Keep it going for sure. I really miss the old Wizard World magazine. I loved reading those and getting interviews with artists and stuff like that and writers and everything. They would talk about like past events, upcoming events. It was a lot of fun to read. Because you can go to they have websites for that now, like Bleeding Cool and CBR.
Yeah.
I can't even go to those anymore. The websites are so buggy and they have so many pop-ups.
Ads just like crazy.
Just ads popping up like crazy. It's impossible for me to navigate this thing without ads constantly popping up.
Somebody's in the comments and be like, I just had 8 ads on your video, you son of a gun. Like, that's not our fault.
We can't control that. They can't.
I can turn them on or off. That's it.
But I can't even, if I'm at work, I can't even go to either of those sites on my work computer because they'll block it because of all the pop-ups. They don't let me go there. So I have to go to it on my phone, which, reading an article on your phone, you can do it as a pain now. But, I'm an old man. I need reading glasses, so. But yeah, all the pop-ups are crazy. So I don't even bother anymore. But yeah, having a comic magazine, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Something holding in your hands and read stuff.
We're not going to do like a whole big review of this. I just wanted to mention it because I just got it. And again, I'm super excited that they're doing magazines again.
Yeah.
Back when I was a kid and young adult and everything, magazines were really meaningful to me. I loved going and picking up copies of Thrasher magazine and Skateboard World and WWF magazine when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Mad magazine and Cracked. Anyway, I think it's really cool. I wanted to share it with you guys if you didn't know. Now, on to the debate of variant covers, blind bags, all of this kind of incentive-based loot boxes, basically, is what it is. It's loot boxes in comics.
You're gambling.
I'm largely not a fan, but I'm obviously not immune to being sucked in. I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is issue number 13. I bought 2 blind bags, and we're going to open them here in a little bit and see what we get. I bought some blind bags when Batman #1 was just rebooted a few months ago. Again, I am just as susceptible to it as you guys are. So, do as I say, not as I do, I guess. But it's annoying nonetheless. I don't want to feel compelled to spend more money on something to be a part of this experience. I liked it better when it was cover A and that's it. Maybe if it was a super special issue like X-Men #1, they put out, the 5 different or 4 covers plus the gatefold cover. Okay, it's a special thing. But every single cover having variants, every single issue having blind bags, it's beginning to feel like a little bit too much.
Yeah. And I would guess that a lot of the driving force behind the blind bags is speculators buying these, hoping to get that super rare variant cover.
Yeah, the chase comic.
The chase comic,
right?
exactly. That's what I would guess. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would guess. But let me ask you this. Okay, that's what my guess is as to why the sales are there for this. Why did you get them?
I don't know, because I'm an idiot. I'm not sure why. I was doing my monthly like polls, and my website that I subscribe to is Atomic Empire, not sponsored. By the way, the praise of this comics magazine is not sponsored either. None of this is sponsored, just our opinions. But they send you an email every month that says like, here is your cover selections deadline if you want to get like, you know, your cover picks in.
Yeah.
So I usually click on it just to see. Like, for example, if they do a J. Scott Campbell Amazing Spider-Man cover, I'm going to get it every time just because I like J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah, if it's an artist you like.
Right.
Yeah, cool. I've done that because I think Bob Layton came out with a Terminator cover. I got that. That's awesome. I love Bob Layton artwork. That's why I got it.
So I was going to check my cover selections, and I see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's on my pull list, and issue 13 had a blind bag option. And I'm like, okay, click, and I added two to my pull. You know, I don't know. It works. Obviously, it works. The whole like slot machine mentality of like, I might get something cool works. I get it. I just wish they didn't do it at all, so I wouldn't feel like I'm being like preyed upon to actually spend my money on this crap.
I passed because I order my comics the same way online, and the option is there for me to buy blind bags, and I just passed. I'm not interested in that. The only reason I could think of for getting a blind bag comic is for some exclusive rare variant. But why would I want that? I don't have any interest in reselling anything. I buy comics because I like reading the stories. That's it. That's it. And I collect older comics because I like having those completed runs of old stories that I do reread again and again. Like I've reread G.I. Joe. I've already gone through it, my G.I. Joe run. And I'll probably do it again for the third time.
Yeah.
But that's the only reason I would buy a blind bag is to chase that rare variant, but I don't need it. I only want the story. That's what I care about.
Let's talk about variant covers a little bit, because these are two separate things. Now, in the blind bag, usually what you're getting is just a random variant cover, but you might get a special version of it, like a foil, like on the Batmans. You couldn't get, I don't think you could get the foils. You could only get the foils from the blind bags, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But variant covers in general. I mean, on one hand, cool. I get to pick the one that I like the art the most on, I guess. On the other hand, as a collector, I always want the A cover first and foremost, because it feels like that's the cover that's supposed to be there to me in my mind. I don't know if that's the right way to look at it.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, I get it.
So it's like, do I like variants? Do I not? I mean, usually now what happens is I'm getting the A cover, plus if a J. Scott Campbell Spider-Man cover comes along, or like a really cool Conan cover comes along, I'll snag a second copy to get that extra cover. But now I'm treating the comic book more like a baseball card or something. Like I'm not buying it to read it. I'm just buying it to collect it because of the cover.
Yeah, you're getting that comic because that second variant cover, you're not even reading that.
Don't even open it.
You don't even open it.
Don't even open
it. You're bag and boarding it, and it's going into a long box.
Yep.
You know, that's it. That's it. So it's like a baseball card. And
then let's go even a step further. Incentive covers, like 1 in 25s, 1 in 50s, 1 in 100s. Now you're charging $10 and $20 and $50 for some of these incentive variants, which very often are just going to be like the virgin copy of a cover that's already out there. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, this cover is by so-and-so. Here's like the 1 in 50 version that doesn't have like the printing on the on the cover. So like that's kind of it feels dirty. I don't know. I'm also, conflicted.
What I don't like is I have no way of knowing what condition this is in.
Oh, that's another great point.
I have no idea. There's no way to tell. I mean, obviously, if it's jacked up, it's messed up, it's been run over by a car, you're gonna know.
Let's find out. What condition is it in?
But you have no way of knowing what that is. But like I just did a MegaCon haul video where I got 2 blind bag comics as part of the my free stuff that I get from MegaCon, and one of them was in perfect condition. The other one, the spine was all messed up. It was, I mean, I guess if someone wanted it, they could have it. But it's not going to be worth anything, really.
This is an incredibly sharp knife, and I can barely get through this freaking plastic. Jeez. Spyderco. It's a good knife. All right, let's find out. What cover did we get? And great point. What condition is it in?
I mean, I guess if we made videos where all we did was open blind bags,
People do that.
people do that. And they seem to be very popular. But I mean, that's not us. We're doing it like this one time.
Where's the front? Jeez. Okay. I'll hold it up for the camera.
Oh, that appears to be like what they call a virgin cover.
Right. So on the quote unquote front, there's no text, but on the back, it actually has like the logo and everything.
And what issue number it is and stuff.
Yeah, that's weird. Do I like it?
Yeah, that's called a virgin cover, where there's no prices, there's no numbering, there's no title, there's nothing on it.
Yeah, it's cool. I guess I would. Here's the problem. I would have never have bought this cover. Like if I, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'd be like, there's the 10 different choices. If this
Sure.
was one of them, I'd be like, no, hard pass.
Yeah.
So I basically just, wasted $5 on this just to gamble and hope I got something cool. Condition wise, I mean, I don't know. You're a better judge of condition than I am. What do you
Let's
think?
see.
It looked okay to me at first glance, but he's the eagle eye amongst us. It seemed okay.
Mm,
And now let's open the other one. Just get them out of the way for the heck of it, I guess.
no, it looks really good. This looks really clean and crisp and nice.
Yeah, it seemed not bad to me.
Yeah. This is nice. This is in like perfect condition.
All right, and
I mean, not a 10.0 or nothing, but
it's probably a 9.6,
that's a 9.8.
maybe a 9.8. Sure,
Yeah, that's a 9.8.
if you submitted it, which I never do. But
Yeah.
all right, so let's see number 2. Is it a better cover, and is it B, also in great condition?
It's definitely different.
It's definitely a different cover. It's another virgin cover. And then the back, obviously.
That looks pretty cool, actually.
It is a cool cover. I like the artwork on this one.
Yeah.
Would I have bought this one? Maybe I'd actually have bought this one. And then on the back side, again, that kind of green with the titles and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I get the appeal it might have to some people, like, because I'm feeling that a little bit now, I'm not going to lie.
You wish you had one, don't
Like
you?
the mystery box aspect
the mystery
to it.
box.
Okay, I get that. I get the appeal to that.
This looks to be in equally good condition.
Yeah, let's see.
So yeah, no complaints with the condition aspect, but the gambly version or the gambly perspective.
Yeah, it's definitely a gamble. I mean, and how disappointed would you be if you got like 10 of these and 8 of them were the same one?
Whoa, I've heard of people doing
Wow.
that. Yeah.
I'm just saying now that I understand, like, hey, the mystery box appeal to it. But again, that's not something that appeals to me.
Yeah.
I really don't care about that. I'm interested in the story. I mean, that's the second one. That's a cool cover.
It is a cool cover. That's like display worthy artwork, honestly.
Yeah,
If you like the turtles. Yeah.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't know who that artist is. I can barely make out the signature on the
Yeah, I
bottom.
don't know. And I'm
wonder
sure there's a ton of variants. So they don't even list on the inside cover.
cover artist is not listed anywhere.
Yeah, I'm sure there's so many.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, it really doesn't appeal to me. I just want to read the story. If I saw this like outside of the bag on the shelf with that really cool cover, I mean, yeah, I'd probably pick that one up instead, and nothing else.
Yeah, you wouldn't get multiple copies or anything.
Yeah, no. And I think a lot of there's some aspect to this is you are really abusing your fans that are like the completionist collector.
Oh man, if you have that version of OCD where it's like I gotta catch them all,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that sucks for you.
There are people out there like that. I mean, I like to have full runs of things, but I don't need both the direct edition and the newsstand edition because I know people that are like that. They want to have the newsstand and direct. They have to.
Let's talk about that for a second. That is sort of the original version of variant covers.
Yeah.
Like if we go to OG variant covers or the price variant, like the Canadian or the UK price variant versus the US price variant.
Yeah.
I do not care in the least. And in fact, if I'm going to be completely objective, I prefer direct edition to newsstand. I think the barcode is an eyesore.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So from my perspective, I'll save the money because usually barcode newsstand versions are more money.
Mm-hmm.
My perspective is save the money, get the cheaper version. It looks better to me. I don't know. Where do you stand on newsstand versus direct?
I really don't care.
You don't care at all?
I don't care in the least. But I mean, I can understand you wanting the direct over newsstand because you don't like the barcode. Yeah, I get that. Sure.
What about
instead you got a little black costume Spider-Man headshot in the corner.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, I like that. What about the people that are like, oh, I want the newsstand because it's rarer? Like, man, I don't care personally.
That's such a small thing to quibble about. Whether it's like, oh, it's slightly rare. Okay.
I mean, there is a but in that, like, certain eras and like certain books, that's actually not true. Like, but I don't know the specifics on when those dates and issues cut off and when that is in fact true. It is in fact true for a lot of it, but there's a point in time where that was not actually true. The newsstand isn't rarer.
Well, I think where the rarity we're talking about is in higher grades.
Well, sure.
A newsstand
surviving copies.
Yes, in a higher grade is rarer than a direct edition.
Yeah.
Because the newsstand, those things got abused. I mean, they were just thrown onto a shelf at a gas station or a supermarket.
Guilty.
Filmed, flipped through by so many people and stuff.
Sitting in spinner racks at grocery stores.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as like blind bags, I'm just not going to participate in that at all. It just doesn't interest me. If it interests you, great. But yeah, like we were saying, like the completionist collectors, you're coming out with like all these variant blind bag covers, and it's going to, one of these completionist people, that's going to drive them insane. It's going to drive them crazy, not being able to have every issue, every variant issue.
Yeah.
Because there are collectors like that.
Imagine how many, I think we mentioned this on a previous show, Amazing Spider-Man number 1000 is right around the bend.
Oh, yeah.
How many variant covers do you think there's going to be for Amazing Spider-Man 1000?
A lot of websites, they're comic websites, like M&M does, they offer this where you can buy a bundle where you get all the variants.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's going to be expensive.
Some of them are very expensive because they have so many variant covers that that's a lot of money. So, yeah, I think being a completionist is definitely a game for the rich,
If there were...
Not for me.
If there were 100 covers at $5 a piece, that's $500. And I wouldn't be shocked if there were 100 covers for ASM 1000 coming out. I
mean, you might be able to get them all for slightly less.
Yeah, you might get a discount.
If you order in advance, you get a discount on, bulk purchases and stuff like that, like a lot of sites offer. You can get them slightly cheaper, but that's not something I don't need to have everything,
Overall, I'm not super against the idea of variant covers. I preferred it when it was just like, here's the cover, the end. I prefer that style of comic book collecting or the comic book industry. But I'm not against the variant covers. Now, the blind bag things, in spite of the fact that I'm a hypocrite and I bought 2 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle blind bags, don't shoot the messenger. I do not like the idea of them. If they didn't exist, I would be happier. And in spite of the fact that I bought a couple. But yeah, I'm not in favor of even these video games, like phone app games where it's like, buy a loot box. It's $1. You don't know what you're going to get. Like, that feels predatory to me. Yeah. This doesn't feel too dissimilar to that, in my opinion.
It's really not. It's not. But yeah, I think you're I feel like they're taking advantage of people by doing this. I can't really articulate why, but it feels that way. Like there's a gambling aspect to it. Like you don't know what you're going to get. It's a blind box purchase basically. And I don't know. Yeah, I feel like the completionist collectors, and you're really preying on people's, the thrill of the hunt kind of aspect to it, and they're not knowing what they're going to get. And I mean, who's to say if they're even being completely honest about the number of variants, these especially the low print run number of variants they're producing, if that's even accurate.
Well,
if they're just cranking these out with, in the pursuit of getting this 1 in 500 variant that they just they only made 1 or 2.
Yeah, they don't exist.
Who's to say, who's to say they can't do that? I'm not saying they do that, but they could.
It is possible. And if I'm going to go ahead and say they probably don't. I want to live in a world where I believe that people aren't that callous and greedy and dishonest. Yeah. So I'm going to say that probably doesn't happen. But
I'm just saying that there's no one stopping them from doing that.
There's really nothing preventing them. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought we could talk about this issue. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, if you're a fan of the mystery box thing, the mystery bag, hey, okay, that's fine. Like my wife's like that with Disney pins.
Yeah.
I'm not so much with comics. I want to know what I'm getting. I don't chase these crazy rare variants. I just like to have the stories, man. That's what I'm here for. That's it.
Was it a little ironic that Daredevil #1 did blind bags? Did you ever think about that? Like,
Yeah, the irony occurred to me.
yeah, that was a little funny actually. But yeah, I don't know if you guys like the variant covers, if you like the high ratio incentive covers, and if you like the blind bags or dislike any of those things, let us know in the comments what your thoughts are.
You know what my thought on variant comics is, you know what, make the same number of variant comics. Don't have these chase ones that you have to buy X amount to get. Just I feel like you're taking advantage of people at that point. Just make the same number of variants for every one you put out. And let everyone have an opportunity to get this, like I said, there's certain artists I like more than others. And if they have a variant comic, I'm going to buy that one instead of like the regular one or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not make it just an even playing field? I think that would be refreshing.
Well, here's something that's refreshing, and this is along the lines of what you're talking about. Spawn, which I buy, and I buy Spawn not because the story is particularly great, although I'm kind of enjoying it. I like Todd McFarlane, and I want to support him as artist. It's not like he draws anymore, but as an artist, he is an artist. He created the character. I just want to support him. And anyway, one of the other things that I think is really cool about Spawn is almost every single issue, there's your main A cover and one variant. That's it. That's not always the case, but I mean, 9 out of 10 times, like maybe every 10th issue, there's a couple of extras or whatever. But more often than not, it's cover A, cover B. Yeah, that's all. I really appreciate that. He's not trying to like, I don't know, gouge is the wrong word because price gouging has different connotation, but trap you into like being a hoarding collector or whatever. I like that about him, and I like that about Spawn. At least the main title. I don't know about Gunslinger and all of the other stuff.
I did have an idea one time to do a video about variant covers and if they maintain their value. But what I found was, I didn't think it'd be a very good topic just to handle on its own. What I found is it's a really mixed bag is what you get. Because the majority of variant covers don't hold their value. But there are some that really do.
Sure.
There are some variant covers that really, even climb up in value considerably. And it just depends, really it seems to depend on who the artist is. If it's a really awesome cover, like they make a really great cover that everybody loves, that's going to do it. And the print run, like the number that they produce, that seems to drive that up too. But it's not, that's not the rule, it's the exception. The majority of them just simply don't hold their value. You can, like these rare ones that are going for like $100, $200, $300, you'll be able to get like a year later for, nothing.
Right.
But then some of them continue to climb in value. So there's really no real, gauge to go by. So, really, it is like you're gambling, pretty much.
Here's what I recommend.
But you know what? If you like it and it's cool to you, then get it.
Oh, yeah, by all means. I'm not telling anyone what they should do. I'm just sharing what I think about it.
You got the money to throw down and you like it and you're happy with it, that's it.
But here's what I would do. Instead of buying 5 or 10 copies of a comic to get everyone for $5 a piece, instead of spending $50 on every issue, wait until one comes out, and if it happens to get expensive, oh well, I saved $50 a month for the last 6 months. I've got $300 extra in my pocket.
Yeah, or instead of getting like 20 blind bags.
Yeah, just wait till somebody pulls the one you want.
Exactly.
And buy that one.
There you go.
Like, oh, but that's going to cost $100 or $200. Yeah, but you didn't buy 20 blind bags.
I know it's going to kill somebody, but just maybe wait.
You could wait.
Wait.
Waiting is no fun, though.
I know, that's no fun. Who likes waiting? I don't know.
All right. I don't know. Got any cherries to put on top of this one, or is that about it?
No, that's about it. Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's wrap it up then. #1, again, check out Comics Magazine. I hope they keep publishing this. I enjoyed it. This one had a big, huge section about
that's cool.
Absolute
that's
Batman.
Really cool.
So yeah, go back, get issue #1. Issue #2, I think, just came out on April 1st. I have it coming in the mail. Can't wait to see it. It's very cool.
Oh, I like this. Actually, I like this image on the front because he's got that Batman logo, right? And he's using that as an axe, but he's got like a little short handle on it. I'm like, I just caught that. I'm like, okay, that looks pretty. I didn't like the big long axe. I thought that looked stupid. The little short handle, like hatchet looking axe, that looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely cool. Anyway, sorry, sidetrack. Something caught my eye. Something shiny caught my eye.
Check out Comics, the magazine. Let us know what you think about variants and incentive covers and blind bags in the comments below.
This is just our opinion. What's yours? Let us know. Share, please.
And with all that said, let's wrap it up. Say, as we always do, thanks for tuning in and watching. We really appreciate it. keep collecting comics because we love comics and
Yes, sir. Keep collecting comics. Keep reading
we want them
comics.
coming. Yeah. And what else? Keep watching our videos. We could really use the support.
Support your local comic shops.
Subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, until the next one. Bye now.